Hey, it's Adam aka Swimmingbird, and welcome to Splatoon 3. This is Fresh Season 2024 on Leap Day. It released on an odd day, but 7.0 is out, so let's check it out. We got a lot of new stuff to see. I'm excited for Marlin Airport, the new map. That's going to be in the rotation for the next 24 hours or so. Then, at 3 a.m. today, we got a new Salmon Run map. We'll check that out another night. We're not going to be going that long. But there's also new weapon kits and 2 brand new weapons to celebrate Splatoon 2. This is a very Splatoon 2 themed season, of course, because of side order. So we're getting a new Brella. As you can see, the Brella and the Douser Dualies recycled Brella are there in the picture. Let's see. There they are. Shiny new weapons. I'm interested in both of them. I don't know if their kits are going to hold them back, but they both seem really interesting to me. And then, of course, we got Dread Ringer, Custom Explosher, Gal Deco, Foil Flingza, couple of Chargers, the Glugas, the Nautilus, new Squiffer, which I'm very I'm not looking forward to someone flying in on a Zipcaster and sniping me with the Squiffer, but it should be fun. This is maybe the element that I'm the most excited for is the new maps together, because this one looks really good. It kind of reminds me of Crab Leg Capital in terms of the bright aesthetic and a lot of movement options. And then, oh, here we go from Grizzco, Bone Rattle Arena. So yeah, this is gonna be the Mad Max style fighting arena. What is that E-liter kit, says Charchu? Well, I think it's a throwback to the Splatoon 1 E-liter with the, doesn't it have Beacon? Does it also have Kraken? I can't remember. I think so. There's too much to retain. We're gonna go through all of it. Yeah, right now, Marlin Airport is all over the place. This is the time to travel. Spring is here, basically. And we have a little bit longer with the old map, but yeah, like I said, the first of, I think, 3 Bone Rattle Arena rotations in a row will begin very soon, and also we're gonna get a new piece of gear, so we'll hold off on playing Salmon Run until the March gear is unlocked. It looks pretty good. Again, another 80s throwback piece of gear, but stylish. I'm wearing the old gear here. Oh, let's get our Anarchy results. I didn't play that much ranked, but I still got, decent, and completed a bit of the catalog. Missed a few things, that's okay, but we did get a Sheldon license, which is perfect. So, mild spoilers, well, sort of. At this point, if you didn't realize that Splatoon 2 theme means we're getting Inkopolis Square for the side order reward, I apologize, but I think it's been all over the place at this point, so hopefully you are cool with me being in Inkopolis Square, because I want to celebrate Fresh Season with all this stuff. All this new gear. There's over 150 pieces of returning Splatoon 2 gear for us to check out. Let's see if any of it is in the shop. Did we get lucky? Oh, I recognize those shoes. The yellow Iramakis from Splatoon 2. I think these might be new as well, or, returning. A lot of these are older shoes. I don't have that much Gesso to spend here, so I'm gonna need to try to earn some stuff. There we go, we got our catalog banner. I don't know if there's that many new locker items outside of the catalog, but the ones in the catalog are pretty cool. Let's see, oh, here we go, the return of the Tombo looking shirt. The character from Kiki's Delivery Service. I'm gonna buy this, even though I should be saving some money. This is great. This is a Sukajan, but it's got Octo stuff on it. I could probably use a better ability, but that's a really good style one. Fits my Octo lean. We're not gonna spend the whole time shopping. Apologies. All right, and then what do we got here? Nothing really that new for the hats, I think. But of course, we'll see more. All right, let's go grab a bunch of the new weapons. I will speed this up. Whoa, Donnie. Let's let Donnie do it this time, because Sheldon always hogs the new the introductions for the weapons. We got the new Squiffer, so yeah, I will speed through all these. You can see the sub and specials. New Squiffer's scary. The recycled Brella, I'm excited for because it has a very weak shield, launches fast, but seems pretty powerful. Less of a spread than a normal Brella. And then, yeah, some of these other ones I'm less thrilled about the kit. I don't know. They're either weapons I'm not as skilled with, or maybe the kit is a little underwhelming. The Douser Dualies look really cool. They have more range than the Dual Squelchers, or Dualie Squelchers. And we got a Gluga. I kind of like that Gluga look, but it's got a Trizuka on it. Donnie is just, oh, they're reading everything that Sheldon wrote for them in their little book. Look at their tiny little notebook. Very cute. Alright, so let's just grab the ones that I'm interested especially, including, yeah, look at this thing. There it is, the recycled Brella. It's got some sort of aesthetic blending with the Bamboozler, because it's got a kind of bamboo look. It's got that little part at the top, the plug, but also it is a more traditional Brella, very similar to Marie's from the Splatoon 2 story mode, if you saw her using that. Let's see, the Dread Ringer, I'm a little curious about. Might as well grab a bunch of these, right? And then I will use them later. I am kind of interested in trying an E-liter just because it has Kraken, and, you know, I barely ever snipe. So we'll give that a shot. These, there we go. The Douser Dualies, I don't know if it's just me, but the combination on the side, the label with the green, orange, and white, it looks like the Italian flag or the Mexican flag. I don't know, just my brain auto goes to those flag colors. And then, what else do we want to grab? The foil? Flingza seems okay, but splatter color screen is not the best special. I'll give it a shot. The Glugas did get a buff in the patch that we got pre-season, so they do spread a little more ink. I'll give them a shot. They're cool looking. They look like they came right out of Home Depot or something. And then there's, of course, the scope version of the E-liter. I don't know about this Nautilus. It is very cool looking. It's got classy gold around it. And then the Explosher. This is maybe my least favorite of them. The kit, kind of underwhelming. I'm not great with the Explosher. So we'll leave that behind for now. Yeah, recycled Brella, definitely the one I am looking forward to trying out the most here. I think I'm gonna stick with my gear for the most part. Let's put some headphones on so we can get into the battle. All right, and then for the most part, I do have a couple other things I want to cover while we are jumping in. So let's look at some of the stuff that they added and some news. So first off, we've got, these are the locker decorations that you can unlock, like new stickers. There is a parody of the Merlion from Singapore, but it is like a squid, of course, a squid Merlion. There's a lot of like synthesizer, toaster, things from Side Order in the catalog. And if you look, there's a sticker on the side with the crab monkey crab, whatever his name is. He's got a baby now. I guess the cereal mascot has a wife, or hopefully, I don't know. He's got a kid, one way or the other. I won't think about it too much. I also want to mention they just announced the new Splatfest that is going to be a couple weeks from now. You can see it's on the 22nd through the 24th. So next weekend is Big Run. The week after that, we will have the sneak peek, and then the week after that is the Splatfest. This is not Springfest, I should mention. Don't confuse it with Springfest, because I think this is just a normal Splatfest, and then April we will be getting Springfest. He could be babysitting. I don't know, that kid looks like his. Ashley's getting into the mystery. But yeah, this is what instrument would you play? Drums, guitar, keyboard. I've played all three of these, honestly. I played the most drums when I was in school. Got into guitar a bit, but I think honestly I'm gonna go with Team Big Man and keyboard because that's the one that I would like to play. I used to play piano a bit when my family had piano, so I think I would like to get a keyboard someday. So that's where I'm gonna go if you're wondering what team to join if you want to play with me. The Japanese Splatfest is this Calbee's sponsored, it's a brand of chip in Japan, and it's different styles, like a consomme chip in the middle, there's like a salt seaweed, nori, shio, I think is what the bag says. Or the bottom is actually the Japanese. The bag is in Inkling language or whatever. But yeah, they're just different flavored chips. It's another sponsored food Splatfest from Japan, so we have a split Splatfest. They're getting t-shirts and stuff, so good on them, but it seems like they always put a little more into their Splatfest. Not bitter or anything. And then, like I mentioned, there is the Big Run on the way here, coming very soon. Next weekend. Of course, they didn't want to do it this weekend because it would kind of clash with the new season a little too close. But we're going to be on Eeltail Alley for that. I didn't mention, but the Splatfest is going to have Mahi Resort for the tricolor stage. But that should be fun. There's a Megalodontia. Even though Eeltail is a little infamous as a stage, Megalodontia trophy will make it worth it, and they added more inkable walls, so it might be more fun as a Salmon Run stage than a normal battle map, hopefully. Cross your fingers for that. Oh, we got an old emote that I did not get from one of the other catalogs. Speaking of not completing my catalog. Okay, so if you want to get in here, this is the pool. I will show it right up front. It is a swimmingbird pool. You can join in, and I will have a match going out very soon. I'll give people a second to jump in. One thing you might notice immediately is, look, the crosshair is so much shorter, or smaller. It's more condensed. So it has barely any spread compared to the other Brellas on the recycle Brella. So you're more likely gonna get your shots, but also less ink coverage. The Brella itself has pretty good coverage, as you can see. Fires almost immediately, recharges almost immediately, but it is very weak. So I don't think it's gonna be doing us much favors here. Oh, it survived that. I'm surprised. Let's try this. Yep, there we go. I think it only has like 100 HP, so it might be one of the weakest Brellas. Alright, it took me a little bit to respawn there. This thing reminds me of a certain thing from Side Order now that I'm looking at it. Let's turn that off. It's a little creepy. Alright, we're gonna get in here and cross our fingers that we... So I'm gonna do normal, not with friends, because then you guys can join in. I think that's the way to do it. I could try with friends, but then random people can't join as easily. And we'll only be in a room of 4. Okay, so never mind. Hold on a sec. That's the problem. I have to... Sorry for everyone who jumped in. So this is the trade-off. I need to play a normal match with randos, and then you guys can all join me. And I will be able to invite people in a little easier. That means we will have 8 of us in a match, but unfortunately you're gonna have to watch me play without you a little bit. But you know, what's new? Okay. Yeah, more of a distracting Brella in a way, and you can really like chase it quickly because you can just pop it out, and I would have swum after it, but we're getting into battle. Okay. Well, there is more stuff I want to talk about. Well, okay, so we're not going to Marlin Airport immediately, but that's all right. This will give me a chance to warm up with a new weapon on a map that I know. Oh, we got a bamboozler in the mix. Get my aim on. I don't think this is the worst ink coverage, honestly, especially if you're using the Brella to get some of it, because it seems like it about doubles your ink coverage. I got the new custom Explosher on my team. I'm also so used to playing this map in like splat zones and stuff that it feels kind of weird to play it otherwise. Oh, watch out. Uh-oh. I see you there. I don't know if I have the great... Ooh. Ah, I was gonna pop my bubbler, but it wasn't ready yet. That was a little too aggressive of me, maybe. I do have stealth super jump, so that'll hopefully get me in there. No, I don't have stealth super jump. Never mind. I have a hard time remembering what gear I put on sometimes. Take him out. There we go. And this has angle shooter, so you know, it's got a weird special place in my heart, even though it's not seen as that great of a sub. I don't know, I like it for some reason. Let's see if we can get over here and get that. Ooh, that's not good. I've almost got my big bubbler. I don't know if I can get it in time, though. I'm gonna try to avoid. Whoop. Nope. Ah. Yeah, that was a little tough being that close to them. I gotta take some time to get used to the Brella. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite Brella aesthetically. Dimples mentioned, it's definitely the coolest looking Brella. It took us a while to get this one too, like I mentioned. It was teased kind of in Splatoon 2 story mode, but... Ooh, there we go. Trying to combo your angle shooter with this thing is probably a good way to actually finish someone off, since it only does 90 damage. Get out of here, you. And I gotta learn the range, too. Because it's got decent range, but not, like, amazing. He's just gonna shoot the booyah right there. They're being tracked. Man, they keep being like right out of my range. Let's see if we can get this guy though. There we go. I want to make sure our base is good, because the arrow sprays on the other team are making this very tough to actually get the turf we need. I feel like we're gonna lose just from arrow spray. Going against those made it tough. Alright, this means a lot of people should be able to get in here. Now though, pretty even. I think we might have got that. No! Wow, I think that last booyah probably pushed it over the edge. Okay, jump in here. Let's get to it. And hopefully we're headed to the airport. Something I never thought I would say. Airport is not fun to go to in real life, but when you get to, you know, entertain the people waiting in the terminal by splatting your friends, then it seems like it's gonna be a little more fun. Okay, and this should all fill up with you guys. You do have to hit most of these to get the amount of damage. Like, yeah, if I'm too far away, I'm not getting that 90 damage. And you gotta be pretty accurate, too. Let's see what the range is for this thing. Pretty far. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 almost, but you're more likely to get all your damage if you're a little closer, probably, or have your shots condensed. Alright. How's the object damage? I don't know. Could be a good Rainmaker weapon. It could make a little trail for the Rainmaker. Alright. And once again, going to the old map. I understand that it's like, if they made it 100% the new map, people would be sick of it by the end, maybe, but it's always really funny to start a new season and be excited, and then immediately you go in and you get a bunch of matches with the old map right after. Oh, this is new music, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is the, what's this band called? Anarchy, or it's not like Riot Act or something, I think. Yeah, right? There's like a parrotfish guy in this band. They're really cool looking. And it's the one character from, or was it the bassist from Seaside is in this band? It's like one of those bands that has members from another band. Well, the Trizuka got me while I was trying to deal with my little buddy, the Inkjet. Vicious combo. Sometimes the Brella can be a distraction. Trizuka is very frustrating to deal with. They're gonna pop up over the edge, most likely. Ashley's providing paint under my feet and support. Meet me at the little jellyfish playground. It's going down. I'm gonna get my angle shooters back on point, too. They have such an awkward aim to them. They, like, kind of aim slightly higher than your normal shots, it feels like. So they can be a little weird and annoying to deal with. Or do much with. Ooh, that was close. Oh, they're right above me. I'm about to land in a second here. Here we go. There goes that Trizuka. Oh. It is nice to have your Brella recharge so quick. Because sometimes, if you launch it, it feels like it's not worth it half the time, because then you're left with no Brella. Whereas this is like, you barely have to have any downtime without it. Gonna double check the turf back home. I think we're good. Get back in here for the end. Uh-oh. They either have multiple Trizukas. Yeah, they do. I was gonna say, they're getting their Trizukas constantly. Beluga is not helping. Oh! suction bomb is making my life miserable. Yeah, it's a little slow to get that splat. I gotta maybe try to get my combos going where I hit him with the Brella and then angle shoot to finish him off, or else I don't think I can outgun some of these. But we won anyways. Blue team, at least. I was a popular target. Look at, oh yeah, so I'm using the Inkopolis emote, which got new, I didn't get any splats. It got new dances, you know, win animations for all the weapons that didn't have them, including Brellas, Dualies, Splatanas, and Stingers. Alright, let's try to get that other map. The Brella has one of the best ones because it has that little guitar animation. Which, should I be on Team Guitar? I like all three of those instruments, honestly, so it's a tough choice, but I think if I wanted to learn an instrument, having a keyboard that I could practice with headphones on and not make any noise while I'm practicing is very appealing to me. As someone who, as a kid, I kind of struggled to find time to practice the drums because it was so loud. I had a family of 6, and I'm sure none of them really wanted to hear me bang on the drums badly as a child. Okay, here we go. There's the Off the Hook plane in the background advertising their world tour. Look at this place. The wooden kind of like docks, or whatever you want to call it here, deck reminds me of the reef a little bit. We're probably not getting the reef in this game, unfortunately. But I love how bright it is here. Got a very nice look to it. Can I mess with the propeller by using my angle shooter? That would be fun. I like the maps that have a lot of bright energy to them and feel very fun to look at visually. I'm not as big on like Undertow Spillway and uh-oh, someone's going for me. Oop, I didn't even mean to do that. I was just holding my shield. Oh, okay, I got him at least. But aesthetically, this really does remind me of Crab Lake Capital, weirdly. The other more recent stage. I wonder if some of the same people worked on this one. For only getting one stage this season, it's pretty good, at least. Track me. And we get these propellers, which I don't think we've seen in the multiplayer stages of this game yet, if I can remember correctly. It's something that reminds me of Anchovy games from Splatoon 1. I think came back in 2, right? Oop. That Flingza is giving me a tough time. Now they're going underneath to try to ledge camp. Missiles, killer whale, everything going on. There we go. Jet Owl's learning the Douser Dualies. Ah, they got in there. My clothes fell into the lift. Is Francine part of our community? Because I don't recognize their name, but they've been in a couple matches now. Let me know if you're in the chat. Well, they're going on the tower there. Ah, jeez, I thought I was out of the way. It's kind of behind the floaty, but it still got me. And we're getting stuck at the base. Have some angle shooters to try to keep you all alive and track people. I think they're just gonna camp us at this elevator. And get their specials right at the end. Which means it's going to be very tough for us to go anywhere out of here. Yep. Wow. Yeah, it's got a lot in common with Anchovy games. Okay. Let's see here. Q&A is open if you got questions. Kyle just said hi in there. Thank you, Kyle. Somehow I got overall splatter. My team was having a rough time, I think. Actually, how did I get overall splatter when I definitely was splatted by that one Flingza more than I splatted anyone else, I would think. Oh, this is an old one, yeah. We also have this, which is new. / old, it's a throwback. Alright, I'm gonna give this a few more shots before we try the Douser Dualies. I'm gonna get used to it. What weapon is the recycled Brella 24 Mark 1? It's a Brella. I don't know if that was your question. That's the one we are using, though. Oh, so this has some asymmetry for sure, where I can tell because I can tell which side we're on because the off-the-hook plane is on the other side. Even though the map is symmetrical in terms of all the platforms, there's definitely visual differences. We're on this side of the tarmac. So these little towers, I think you have to... yep, they're uninkable. I think you have to use this to get up here. But they seem pretty good for chargers and weapons that want range for sure. These lifts are definitely key. If I can get in and get a bubble going, help. Maybe not the smartest to stay in the center. Here we go. Okay, I got Francine back. My revenge. Oh, someone's over there. I almost went into the Trizuka for some reason. It's the Mario Kart thing, where sometimes I drive into the item boxes on purpose, because you don't want to do that in real life when you're driving. Yeah, that's it. I got flanked by like 3 people. But I feel like in Mario Kart, the pull to drive into the item boxes will sometimes... my brain will default to driving into banana peels and mines and stuff. Because I don't think about it. I'm like, oh, there's a box there. Sometimes that happens in other games. Go into the thing you're supposed to avoid. Not good. You're just getting... feels a little easy to steamroll if you got enough turf to keep getting your specials and push someone back. As far as we're back here. Let's see. Okay, bubble time. There's so many point sensors. How many weapons have point sensors in this now? Feels like a bunch of the new ones have it or something. You want to just roll off the edge? I think one of the dousers went off the edge. Ugh. Yeah, I need to remember to angle shoot because I'll get the initial shot. I'll try to throw my shield out and then I'm not following up fast enough. There's someone behind us. Yep. A little stinker went undercover in our area. There they are. Oh, they went back? Or was that someone else? Same outcome here, we just got kind of pushed back. Alright. When new game? Asked Charichu. Well, if you are paying attention, if you're a channel member, there are some teasers in the new emotes. I will mention Danny got the new badge done, so we have our 1-year badge for everyone that's a channel member that long, that's bonkers to me that we've been having memberships that long. Thank you so much for all the support. I think all of the Treat Giver level members are at least, yeah, they are at a year or more now, which thank you guys so much. I might change this because I'm not using my Ninja Squid that much necessarily. Do this. But yeah, so we have the new badge for people, the very dedicated members, and also a couple new emotes teasing the series that should start Monday. I've got it together. Apologies for the delay if you've been waiting on that new series with Danny, but our goal is Monday. Are you ready for the new Salmon Run map? Yes, I'm excited for that. We will check that out in the other streams coming up this weekend. All right, we're gonna do the Douser Dualies. They have mine and is it killer whale? I already forgot. Yep. Which I don't know about this set. I think they have worse paint coverage than the Dualie Squelcher, from what I've heard, but they can aim a little farther, and then they shoot faster after you roll, but it's close up. So you have to make sure you are aware of when someone's after you. I was trying to do the thing I do with the Brella, with the killer whale, where I run. I was like holding fire to roll around. I don't have my Brella, or my sorry, not Brella. Brush. Man. Ooh, this is a slow roll. You definitely get locked into that. And you can only roll once. That's some of the trade-off. Let's see. Ooh, wow, that was weird. Kind of went up on the wall in a funky way. They're gonna try to go over. Oh, I thought I had my bubble. Definitely not. That was a losing battle, though. I was like all alone on that platform. Right, let's see. I'm having a hard time dealing with some of the specials of the other team that constantly go after you. Ink Strike, Trizuka, causing me a lot of problems. Yep, they're tracking me here. Yeah, how many new weapons have point sensor? It really feels like too many. Oop, I almost rolled right into that. Or whoever has the point sensor is just going off with them. I gotta get out of here. I'm just being targeted and stuck. Yep. Special, special, special. It just feels like it steamrolls a lot once you get stuck in a spot. Let's see. Yeah, the range isn't great once you roll. Get them while they're shooting their special. Nope. Wow. Even then, I couldn't get them in time. Killer whale. No. I'm having a tough time adapting to the new weapons, but I'm gonna keep at it. Yeah, let me look at the notes, because I am curious how many weapons have point sensor if it's just one popular one. Only the Glooga Dualie, so I think it's just JCN is really on point with their point sensors everywhere. No pun intended. Okay, but yeah, there's a bunch of the stuff. A lot of returning gear. That's only a fraction of it. There's like I mentioned, 150 plus. Sorry if I blinded anyone with the patch notes. I think pretty much every piece of gear in Splatoon 2 is back now. Okay. Douser Dualies are a 4-shot? I'm not sure. I maybe should have played around in the lobby a little more. Yep, 4-shot. But if you roll, pretty quick. Okay, well, we got kicked out, unfortunately, but we got a better, not a better second map, but a map I prefer, Hagglefish. I like Flounder, though, but I'd rather play on a newer map if we're gonna play an old map, you know? Let's practice a little while we're queued up for 5 seconds. Okay. And then I do want to show, I have a little video I want to play, but I need an open moment here. I'm just getting too many matches. Penny's Big Breakaway does look fun, Cerberus Dark One. I am nostalgic for old Genesis-style Sega games like that. They really have nailed that aesthetic of the sort of checkered, pseudo-polygonal, almost like vaporwave, in the style that influenced some vaporwave stuff that old Sonic games and a lot of Sega, more first-party stuff used to have. You know, the uneven paint coverage of this weapon does bother me. I do think it might end up, both of these weapons that we're using, the new ones, feel like they might end up being better in ranked mode. Anarchy. I know I say that a lot with certain ones, but we're playing Turf Wars more because then I can get more of you in here. But a lot of weapons just don't really gel that great with Turf Wars, comparatively. Who's back here? I see ya. There we go. Well, that is extremely fast if you get that roll. So that's the thing, you just gotta get the roll. Oh, what was that? Oh, I got sniped. Okay, never mind. I was like, I'll take on this booyah. I should have paid attention to what the enemy team has, because I didn't even realize they had the E-liter. And I was just sitting out in the open. Oh. Yeah, a lot of these are losing close-range battles if I'm not careful. These sets might rely a lot, like a lot of the kits, rely a lot on making your sub-weapons work too. I need to be doing that more. Like pick fights, where I can set up my mines. See the E-liter back there this time. Almost. Who is that over there? Ah! Don't let that Brella in. I keep saying Brella. Brush. There we go. My mind got him. Okay. Now we're on to something. I think I got Brellas on the brain, even though I mean to say brush half the time. Who's down there? Is that the knot? I'll try to get one more killer whale if I can. Quick, quick, quick. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I put an ink mine down in the last couple seconds. Okay, hopefully everyone can jump in and we'll go back to the airport. See, I win when I'm playing with randoms, and then I struggle against you guys because you're all too good. JCN's playing the Glugas too, and they're still doing really well. That set seems decent, like it's, you know, Trizuka is amazing, but Glugas just have some problems. They feel a little undertuned compared to some of the other the shooter weapons that can kind of outclass them in ways. Alright, we'll keep going with the Dapple, or Dousers. They're all streams. Ashley says everyone's stream sniping. You don't need to stream snipe when I get hit with a point sensor and everyone can see where I am anyways. I gotta stop running into the point sensors. Do we have any more info about the Danny series? It's only a few days away. If you can guess from the emotes, then I think even if you don't know the series that well, you might be able to guess from the 3 new emotes. I don't want to outright spoil it, but I think a lot of people already know. But thank you for the interest, Dimples, and thank you for still representing the Bloop Troop after all these years. Okay, back to the market. We can only think of looking and seeing Crab Leg Capital and Marlin Airport in the background up there. Let's not jump in the water. We have to be down at the market. We're just getting some snacks for the flight. And they got the best snacks down here. Take a very... just imagine taking like a gross, not gross, but like a smelly seafood onto a flight and everyone just would hate you. Because I think this is more of a like fish market, because it's by the water. Alright, you see a bubble. Double bubble. Double bubble. Who's down there? Ooh, nice. Okay, that's satisfying. I just have to remember my dually practice from side order, and maybe I'll pull this off better. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Does that go all the way down? I hope not. You can only do 2 ink mines, right? You can tell how few ink mines I ever use. Autobomb got me. I didn't even see it. I think it's 2 max, right? And they kind of replace each other if you let them. Ooh. Watch that auto bomb. I don't think I'm close. Ooh, here comes that Squiffer. Nah, I think they got me. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. The Squiffer with the zip. It's Brian. Zipcaster Squiffer is really fun. I'm glad they at least tried that out. Even if some of the kits are a little underwhelming, having this fast charger class able to zip around is really cool. Not when it happens to you, but it's cool to see. People are gonna get some good clips with that. Oh man. I'm getting out. Ranged a lot. Oop, I did not mean to roll that way. Wow, okay. Thought I was out of the crosshairs. Yeah, side order I will be playing more of soon. Oh my goodness. You guys gotta use all your specials at once. I know that's the way to win in this game, but... I noticed I have a repeating complaint whenever we go back to playing normal mode and not Salmon Run, is I always have the like, I wish you couldn't have the whole team use their special at once. That's my one thing I'd like to see as a balance, because I think it's just too much when there's like 3 or 4 specials all going at you. But area denial is this whole game's thing. You try to get people to not be able to go into a space. And the best way to do that is crosshairs or a special, so it makes sense. Okay. Hug that Nautilus, that beautiful new Nautilus Void. I am liking the Douser Dualies a bit so far. I just gotta get my rolls on point, and I think they'll be a little better. Let's see here. Oh, so as far as the Douser Dualies and the Brella, I mentioned we have the Bone Rattle Arena, the new map in Salmon Run. The first rotation that starts in the middle of the night is going to be with the recycled Brella, then the one after that has the Douser Dualies. And I think there's one more as well after that, because they're going to do 3 in a row, so we get a lot of chances to play on the new map. I want to know the range of this. Pretty close. It's not amazing, but if you can hit it, it's pretty fast. Yeah, I wish more kits had bombs. I miss having a splat bomb, or a lot of the kits that have point sensor, beacon, you know, mines. They're kind of they seem afraid to give anything burst bomb or splat bomb these days. Which, if they're worried that those are too good and they don't want people using them too much, that's just going to end up centralizing the old kits more. And it makes the weapon variety worse, right? Because everyone's just going to want to use the old kits that have the bombs on them. Something has suction, though. I keep seeing suction bomb. Is it the Nautilus? I don't have time to check right now. Fighting for my life here. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I don't know, I kept trying to shoot an angle shooter. I think because the last time I was on this map, we were using Brella. There we go. Oh, so close, no! Okay, the ink got him. The mine, I mean the ink always gets him, but the mine got him. Trying to get this good. This is, yeah. I almost like the Brella more for turf coverage because this is such an uneven amount of shots. You know, they spread out too much. Yeah, we got Sprinkler in here. Everyone's using new weapons mostly, except is it Mad who's using the Sorella? Here we go. Okay, this is new weapon day. Don't stomp us with your old weapon skills. It's not illegal, but it's bad sport. Okay. Not the best idea to go right where someone else got splatted. Oh! Ah, I was gonna use the fan as coverage, but they pincered me. The two knots. I got clever girled. Ooh, there's a big spot behind us that we need to get. Someone else got it. Good, good, good. Good on ya. I don't have time to read names to tell who that was, but thank you. Here come all the specials at the last minute. Whoop. I would love to get my special, but it's not in the cards. I do like the Ink Mines track. I don't think they originally did back in the first game. Oh, we got a wipeout. Let's get a good look at the map. I don't know if we can get enough turf, though, in time. Good job, blue team. We tried to fight back till the very end. Very close. Good job, teams. Both sides. I'm gonna look at the rest of the kits and see what I want to try. I will put on my dark mode thing here before we pop up the patch notes so I don't blind anyone, hopefully. Squiffer could be fun. Flingza. What else did I got the E-liter. The E-liter might be a little too much to go with right now. I'm gonna try one of the others. And we'll go back to Brella and Dousers later. Okay. Yeah, let's try the Flingza. I'm curious about this one. Probably not as good as the other Flingza, because doesn't the original Flingza has missiles, right? Tenta-missiles? One of the early Tenta-missile spammers. Rollers were getting some heavy buffs recently in the last couple patches. They're horizontal. Almost don't want to do the vertical flick that as often, especially if you're fighting someone, because the horizontal got buffed, I believe. Like the high damage range is bigger. I will get to the E-liter eventually. The E-liter, at least, it has the Kraken to keep you alive if someone sneaks up on you. And these maps seem pretty good for chargers. You can get on those little airport towers and I can start calling out flights. And also sniping people in between doing air traffic control. Played a roller in a little bit. I gotta play the roller in side order. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. What do we got? Okay, I have a normal bomb at least. Have one of these and one of those. Ooh, uh-oh. One of the things I've heard discussed is that triple splashdown, for people that are really, you know, high-level Splatoon players, they don't think it's very good, because it's, you know, it's not doing as much as some of the other specials. But then when you're a little bit like a little lower-level Splatoon player like myself, sometimes it feels a little unreactable. But the idea is just don't put yourself in a position where someone can do that to you. But yeah, so it's one of those things where if they buff it for high level, it's gonna make it even tougher for low level people, so who knows what they're gonna end up doing with that. It's a good get off me tool. I do almost feel bad using the splatter color screen too. It just feels like it's annoying more than useful in some ways. Might be better to go a different way to get around here. If we can. Oh, they got him. I got somebody else, I think. Oh, this is our time. There we go. Vimo. Vimo indeed. Gotta get somebody who's not go up on the top there if I can. Whoop! Okay. Take that. It's in a weird spot. Whoop! They got two Brellas on their side and two knots. I feel like the balance is not great for the blue team. Come on, jump in! There we go, get a good, well, an overview of an old map. But it still looks cool. Yeah, that keeps happening where I think the weapon balancing in these matches is been a little extreme. Alright. Did well enough with the Flingza, but I think that's because I like the main weapon more than the kit necessarily. Bambrella, that's a fun name for it. Less of a mouthful than Recycled Brella. Mark 24, whatever it's called. I know the Bamboozler is Mark 14 because it has 14 shots, right? I'm not sure where the 24 comes from. Maybe, is it 24 damage per pellet? 24 Mark 1, sorry. Whereas the Bamboozler is 14 Mark 1, okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna try out this charger. I gotta learn the range of this, because I have not. I don't think I even have an E-leader other than this one. This is also a heavy weapon, so it's gonna use more ink. It'll make you swim slower. Alright. That's all the warm-up I'm getting. Come on. Nope. Man, they really want us to go to Hagglefish. This is a decent map for a charger, right? Because you can get your shots off of the tent. I know chargers are not bad inking weapons, but they always feel a little clumsy to me to try to ink with them because you have to do these like weird lined up shots, but my weapon taste is I either want to just hold a button down or tap the button like crazy. And when you don't get to do that, it can be a little frustrating for me. Oh, 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 my beacon. Well, someone else left one there too. Yeah, you're tracking me, but can you get me? Probably, yes. The answer is yes. JCN is a crack shot with that Trizooka. Oh! Wow, what was that? Another... Okay. Bomb just waiting for me there. I got one good snipe, and I don't want to rest on that for my whole match, but I'm happy I at least got one. We can do better, though. Oop. Didn't quite aim down right. There we go. Leave me alone, you. Yeah, it's slightly out of range there. That's a good spot to be if you're trying to avoid the charger. I might have to move up a little, or I'm not going to get anybody. Make sure I got my ink. Oh, uh-oh. And then go in. Oh, I didn't kill him. I hit him and then they got away. Yeah, the Kraken on the charger is really scary because you gotta go in and then you gotta run out before they can get you. Where are you guys? Yeah, I'm going up on here, but I need to have full ink or it's not gonna help me much. Oh! Yeah, I shouldn't have put my beam out there. I'm having fun with this weapon though. Let's see. Oh, hit a tent, I think, instead of the actual person. Nope. Ah, they pushed me back right at the end. Yeah, tapping Dragmation is like, tapping can get a little tiring with the, I don't know if you're talking about the charger. I'm used to, if I tap, I want to tap like crazy. I want to just, you know, with the brush. Having to occasionally tap in a rhythm? No. Just let me go crazy on the controller and break it. I do think there's a little bit of a privilege to weapons that can just hold a button down and they just shoot. It feels a little like some people have to definitely work harder. Thank you so much, Steven. Hopefully that will chime. There it is. And welcome back.
Tiger Gaming became a member.
Welcome back to the early birds with Taiga. Thank you, Ashley and Steven, for the gifted membership. And I want to say too, I sometimes I forget to thank the mods that are hanging out, but I know. Oh, it plays twice sometimes. Thank you, Ashley, Steven, and Haley. I know you're here. Sometimes Allison, Kayla, and Mark are lurking. And Al will chime in with a joke every once in a while and get me. But I appreciate all the mods for hanging out. And Steven had a super chat right before the stream started, so I missed that, but thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Yeah, we're getting the curse of the old map chain. Alright, now I got 2 Trizookas on my side. Let's see how this goes. We're gonna be blasting people from across the map even without me. I'm not sure what the correct amount of charge to hold to turf with this thing is. I'll have to maybe test that in the lobby. Apologies to any pro E-liter players. Don't touch my beacon, please. Tyler, welcome to the early birds. That wasn't a gift this time. Ooh.
Tyler became a member.
And notice we had a Brella Trizooka on the other side. The Trizookas are dominating the flow of these matches. But thank you, Tyler. That wasn't even a gifted one. They did it of their own volition. I appreciate it. welcome again. This thing does get special pretty quick. Oh, here comes the brush. Oh, I didn't get my Kraken fast enough. I had it, but I didn't activate it. Alright. Okay, that's good. I shouldn't be the one doing this necessarily. I gotta get in here, but I want to make sure we have plenty of ink. I have to also remember, I learned something that I should have known before, but your beacons, if you use them, they break in one use, but if someone else uses them, it takes 2 uses. Uh-oh. Can I be sneaky? Not if I wait too long to be sneaky and they know I'm gonna be sneaky by the time the stream catches up. Here we go. Ooh, so close. No! Was someone behind me too? Felt like it for a second there. But yeah, there's 2 little pips on the beacon. I didn't realize it just breaks them automatically when you use it, see? Oh, that could have been it. This is the time to push. Man, I'm struggling with this time. Not getting anybody. Oh, I got someone right at the end. It was a tap shot, even. Very close, but I think yellow team got that one. I only have a couple seconds to be sneaky. Yeah, I think there's only a 7-second delay, because it's very... I have it set to low latency. Okay. I would like to get 1 match with the E-Leader on the airport, please. Everyone get your candles out to pray for the airport. No. But I want to try this on the new map. And then I'll switch weapons, I think. Yeah, JR64 mentioned the Splatfest again on the 22nd. Drums versus keyboards versus guitar. Well, sort of. It's gonna be right here. There we go. Drum, guitar, keyboard. What do you want to play? Mentioned before, I'm probably gonna go with the bluish purple team of keyboard and Big Man. Although I love all instruments. Thank you, Ashley. That's what I was picturing. Candle. It's like when the airplane or the airport runs out of power and they have to help the planes land by someone's on the tarmac holding candles and like waving them to direct them in. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Again, I like this map, but not right now. I want to go to the airport. I got places to go. I was about to say, it feels weird to go to the airport and not go anywhere, but that's what people do when they pick someone up from a flight, right? I'm gonna get my peeking skills a little better. So much like positioning, and then I gotta move because there's a disruptive special in the way. I also keep thinking I get someone sometimes, and then I realize that that was someone else that took him out before I could do it. Okay, they're gonna turn back. Charge hold. Didn't help me that much there. Ooh, so close. Oh no! Well, fresh lobby, I think. At least they shortened the battle. Sorta. Yeah, now that I think about it, Ashley's like, there's gotta be someone who hangs out at the airport for fun. There's probably, like, plane fans, you know. my dad likes planes. Maybe he would go hang out there. Probably not, but... Yeah, see, I do this where I'm like, I try to snap and I get slightly off. Okay. Let's try it, I guess. I gotta play with randos with this charger, which isn't a good idea, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Gotta get the snap down. Sometimes I feel like I am slightly out of range, which I need to get used to. Knowing right where I need to be, or else I just shoot ink at their feet. Hayao Miyazaki hangs out at airports, maybe. Okay. Jump in. Isn't Trailblazer might be on the friends list. Unless they just like the Pokemon move. Yeah, we have to play with randos if I want to get you guys in here, unfortunately. Is this faster? Just tap a bunch. Yeah, that's too far. I at least put some ink under their feet for everybody else to take them out. Yeah, that's slightly out of reach. I'll learn this over time. This canopy's nice because it actually protects me from things that are overhead, which I appreciate, like those ink strikes. Did someone use my beacon? Disappeared. Either that or it got eaten up by something. I want to go down there and use my Kraken. Here we go. This is so counter to how I normally play with the brush. I want to sneak around and mix it up. Uh-oh, they're getting close. Now that they have that screen, they're gonna sneak in on us. Oh, Nautilus, get out of here, you. There we go. Doing a lot better now, I guess because I'm focused on this one spot and just holding it down. Do 3 beacons. It's coming back to me. I used to play a lot more beacon weapons in the first game, like the Kraken Splat Roller. And then I feel like I just kind of fell off of using them as much. The Octobrush tends to have them too. It might be time to push in a little once we get an opening. Uh-oh. I'm safe under here, right? Nope. Ah. The triple ink strike still got me, even though I was under the canopy. I didn't know that could happen. And all my beacons are gone. No! All my work for nothing. And they're pushing in with their screen at the end here. Now, well, that was a little rough. Sub power up is good on beacons. Okay, doesn't that it speeds up the super jump to get to them? I always forget to pick and choose and use more sub power up on stuff. So I know a lot of the weapons it just increases the range, but some of them it increases more things, like angle shooter. It increases the amount of time that you track people for. I got some good splats on that. Wasn't enough, but I still got them. Alright. I'm holding out. I want to get... I want to get a match with this weapon on the Marlin Airport. There we go. You're all back in. Thank you. At least we shuffled the lobby a little for some people. We got Mobbler in here now. I think Ernie is in here for the first time tonight. This thing is very ink hungry. Thank you, Salmon the Airport. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me see if I can get on one of those towers. Oh no, we got Brella'd. Let's see, we're up against... It's decently balanced, there's just a lot of Brellas. What's a good sniping spot other than those checkered towers? This is probably pretty good unless someone somehow gets up on there. Alright, play it cool a little bit until I see where people are going. Someone was just down there, weren't they? Yep, there they are. Uh-oh. Went too far down. And okay. They know my strat. They're going on the tower. Take that. You come after my tower. Run. It's funny the juxtaposition of like 1 second I'm like going in as the Kraken, and then the next it's like run away. I'm very vulnerable now. They're pushing in. I'm being tracked. Yeah, they're really pushing me back. No sympathy from the bog members. Come on down there. I don't know if I can even get around where I want to be. There we go. Okay, lift me up. Get me on this thing. Get my ink back before I go onto it. Ooh. Did they jump off the edge for that? They went for a Hail Mary strat there and then went right off the edge. Oop, so close. At the very least, I can keep people's inked, you know, their feet a little inked with my ink. We just gotta get some more turf, and I think we got this locked down decently. If I could just actually snipe anyone, that would be great. They got me. Everyone knows my sniping spot. And if the white and red checkerboard behind me, almost like a posing green screen or something, wasn't enough. I stick out like a sore thumb. I need one of those like checkered shirts, like the fishing shirt. Okay, I'm gonna retire the E-leader for now. What else did I grab? The Glugas. I'll give the Glugas a shot. So yeah, they have, I think, 10% more coverage. I think it's like at the point of where you land your shots, the Glugas have more ink coverage now. Which I guess would maybe help make sure that your opponent gets stuck in the ink more or something. Let's see. No Explosher. We played enough of the Grizzco Slosher a few days ago where I am done with the Explosher is the weapon I am least interested in the entire season. I can take a slow charger, but I just, yeah. Explosher, not to be too extreme, but might be one of my least favorite weapons in the entire game. Okay. Now, all my sniping skills, quote, unquote, you know, quotation marks around skills, I'm gonna have to put them to the test with the Trizooka now. I just forget there's a fan over here. This whole area that you can ink. I almost thought I got whoever that was, but... He's down there. What are we up against? Another Gluga. Flingza. Yeah, this is making me a little nostalgic for anchovy games where half the map was just trying to stay on the elevator. Uh-oh. I'm being tracked! Yep. See, a lot of anchovy games was like peeking out on the elevators and using those to get people. I do like the aesthetic of this map more than Ancho, though. The Splatoon developers like having a lot of meta maps, because I'm like, oh, Side Order is like a mode almost about game development. And then Anchovy Games was like a game developer in a game, you know. Where'd they go? I'm gonna get... Sometimes I just gotta fire in those splatter color screens and hope I hit wherever they went. I'm getting so backed up here. Jeez. Oh, those are cute little goats. Are those on the YouTube, like, default emojis? I thought they were Capricorns, because I was like, I'm a Capricorn, so... I like that. Yeah, I don't know about this. Bye! Oh! They left a mine just to make sure I didn't escape unharmed. Wow, that was a rough one. Beto says, are you ever going to play any other games besides Splatoon? I have been conscious of the fact that we've done tons of Splatoon, but when an update comes out, a DLC, a new season, I gotta strike while the iron's hot and play the, you know, play the stuff that's new. The plan was we were gonna start the other series on Monday, but I had to delay it, so. But we will have other things soon. Promise. I'm gonna try to go back to this Brella and see how I do. But yeah, sometimes there's just a lot to play at once. The fact that we're gonna have a little bit of a break, and then it'll be Big Run, there'll be a break on a weekend, and then another Splatfest. Splatoon just never ends. At least for a while. They're just putting new stuff constantly. And to keep up with it, I do have to stream it a lot, so... Apologies for anyone who's squidded out. What are the new gear adjustments? Asks Henry. Well, we got a lot of new gear. Let's see. They didn't really do too many weapon adjustments, if that's what you mean, because that was already in the patch. We got brand new weapons that are, you know, and new kits that are mixing things up, but I think some of the only things that got changed was like that Gluga change in the balance patch, a couple of special point changes. Did anyone notice, I was gonna say, because I was thinking about music, we got some new songs, but also the lobby has been playing tons of Splatoon 2 music, I think exclusively Splatoon 2 music for a bit because of side order. Uh-oh. Oh, they lost somebody. Bubble party. Okay, let's catch up on stuff while I'm getting this lobby set again, since we lost somebody. Charchi wants me to play Sorella. We played Sorella before. I'm playing the new weapons. Okay, good. Most of you are still here. Oh, very quickly, watch this. Oh, it's a little loud. Apologies. These are all the new win emotes for Splatoon 2. They brought back the old ones from that, but also there's new ones for some of the weapons that weren't in the game, like the Stringer there, the Reflux has it, and the whatchamacallit, Splatana. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, we were heading back to the airport. Emote jump scare. I think that's in the catalog you have to unlock, almost like the Inkopolis one where you need to unlock the ability to use all the Splatoon 2 ones. You might want to take a look at the catalog before the stream ends. There's some good stuff in there. I am excited for some of the Salmon Run gear on the way. I don't want to spoil it, because you'll see it eventually, but that info is out there. The March gear is going to be revealed very soon, and I think that one looks really cool. It looks like, yeah, something I would have worn when I was a kid. Oops. Keep bouncing it off of stuff. That's my buddy. No. Getting stuck in the ink like that is not fun when the killer whale's after you. Do I jump in or do I try to get more of this covered? So we've got a couple spots missing, like this. Grunky's in here with us now. Oh! Nope! My shield came back, but it didn't matter. One shot took it out. So far, geez, I probably shouldn't have gone all the way in. So far, these battles have been extremely lopsided depending on what weapons and what players we get on either side. That's nothing that new, though, whenever we do these new season matches and play a lot of turf wars. I'm kind of happy. I was gonna mention we have that Splatfest coming up. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure it's not Springfest, or they would have said it's just like a normal Splatfest before Springfest comes later on. But I'm kind of happy we're getting a non-Springfest Splatfest first, so we get to try out the new Fizz Bangs, which are those like firework things. So that is also a new feature of this season. We just won't be able to see it until we get a Splatfest. Someone's gonna try to sneak around the center probably, right? Oh, I should have taken them out with that shield, but I think the time ran out right before it happened. Okay, we pushed in a little bit at the end. Oh, we still lost. Man, I thought we had enough in the center. Oh well. I think so far of the weapons, the two new ones interest me the most. I think it's gonna take a little practice for me because I don't play them as often. That style, but I would like to get better with them. What's on the, well, I can check without having to kick people out. What's in the rotation for Anarchy? Can we see? I think you have to... I might just have to look, because I don't think I can see when I'm in a lobby. Is it Clam Blitz? I can't remember. Problem with playing Anarchy is we can't get as many people in, even though I think I would enjoy it a little more than Turf Wars. How much does the shield do? Probably at least 10, right? Clams. Okay, thank you. Alright, now we're getting the airport a bunch. That's good. Clam on Shipshape and Marlin. Thank you, Ashley. That sounds fun, honestly, because I like those maps, but... that might end up being even more of a struggle, because then we're going to be playing against other teams of friends. That's how it goes. And everyone's like, I gotta get to X rank as fast as possible! Since the new season started. There is a challenge starting pretty soon, I believe. Try to help Grunky out down there if we can. Oops. Overshot a little. Uh-oh. Sorry, Grunky. I think you can jump up on this. Ah, that was too slow. Bubble didn't save me. I jumped to my bubble in time. Oh. Get off of me, you little auto bomb. Oh, brush. Got him at least. Someone got him. I'm curious how some of these weapons would do on clams. I tend to like playing a brush when we play clams, because then I can rush in there, but... my impulse is to play the new weapons. That Zipcaster scared me. It scared me enough to launch my Brella. How embarrassing. He made me launch my Brella. Okay, bubble time. They have a lot more area they can get on their propeller spot, I noticed, than we do. There we go. Because we have to ink this part, but they have a whole flat side on there, which makes sense. The defending team has more surface they can get on. Uh-oh. Oh, they got taken out before they could do much. Good, good, good. Can sneak up a little. There we go. They were too focused on the other team. Oh, I almost got both of them. I'm starting to get the hang of it. If I had another second, I would have cleared out the other guy. Well, they don't have a proper clam. We have to deal with a conch shell. I'd rather have those, but we have to wait for the Splatfest for that. Good job, team. Good job, other team. Put up a good fight. I think ultimately the Douser Dualies might be a little more effective, whereas the Brellas may be a little more to my defensive playstyle. I tend to play defensive and at range with a lot of weapons until I get on the brush, and then I'll get in there if I'm not just slinging bombs at people. Maybe that's what they wanted to avoid by not giving more weapons splat bombs, because the ink brush became a I'm just gonna launch splat bombs at you to play it safe sometimes weapon for me, depending on the mode. Okay, the shield does 20 when it runs into people. There's oysters too. Isn't the festival clam? There's so many clams in this game. We got the Clam Blitz, we got the conch shell, sorta clam shell. And then the festival shells are a whole other thing. Okay. I know we're playing against, is it Mad or Chari that has the Sorella Brella? We lose somebody, Mobbler's just hanging out. Yep, there they go. Mobbler, no! He was right there. He turned into an inky dust right in my tentacles. Okay. I would like to get, are they somewhere in here? Let me mute this if we turn this on. Hold on a sec, I'm gonna, a little bit of a jump scare. There's these green headphones. They actually sold real versions of them. I'm trying to see if they're in the gear. That baseball uniform is in the catalog, I know that. A lot of this is Splatoon 2 gear, but there's a Splatoon 2 set of headphones that are like green, and I have the real versions of them, but I want those. They're like a wraparound set of headphones. I wonder if I can find them in the plaza. Well, they don't seem like they're in here. Okay. Okay, good. At least is someone disconnecting whenever we're getting hagglefish and then we get to go to the... That's probably not a great idea, but at least we go to the airport. And we're against 2 dapples. I keep forgetting to check the name of the new songs, because I think there's 2 new Riot Act songs. This has a good amount of shots before it runs out of ink. Not 24, but still decent, right? We can push in a little. Oh, watch that mine. Still got me. Back on the elevator mostly. Propeller. I think the back one that mostly gets used is like an elevator. The ones that slide in just don't seem to be used that much. Go. Oop, they're jumping up over the sign. Good strat. Oh, my bubble. My big bubble. Ah! This feels a little more even this time. We're all starting to get the hang of the weapons, if you're using new ones. So it's not as lopsided for the people who are using their mains. Yeah, Anchovy games also had the like horizontal lift things, but they also weren't used as much because they were just kind of for flanks and stuff, if I remember correct. You okay? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Ah! I tried. Oh no. A lot of trades there, and then our teammate ended up getting surrounded at the end. Pushed us back too much in the end, but it was good back and forth. Shifting Stars and No Plan Survives are the new songs. Okay, I just have to learn which is which. Sideways horizontal lifts, yeah, sideways elevators, whatever you want to say. When I'm trying to fight, my brain doesn't remember words. Okay. Well, what else should we check out? I'm enjoying playing, but I want to make sure we check out some of the new stuff. Well, let's take a quick break, because then we can go look at the new rewards. I already did this, right? Yeah, don't spend that money. It's too much new gear for me to spend all the gesso. Okay, so let's go back to the seedy underbelly of Inkopolis Square, the original Grizzco location here. I do like the aesthetic of it. It's funny how you look inside and it's like, oh, this is what the lobby used to look like, but then when you get in there, it's the same lobby as the other branches. Let's see the rewards. There's new stuff here. Look at this. Goodness, I almost forgot to mention that we've got some new items in. Take a look, won't you? So, we saw these before. I put them in the thumbnail before. The peach gloop suit, lime gloop suit, and the berry gloop suit, which is the one I want. I like that one the best, but it's the most expensive. And I just bought this not that long ago, so it's gonna be a little bit for me. And then we have the worker's head towel, North Country parka. These are all Splatoon 2 pieces of gear. Probably why they added gloop suits as well, to celebrate Splatoon 2. The dev uniform, which is also kind of like Anchovy Games related in a way. That's 5 gold, but not too bad. And then the Octolite goggles, armor, and boots are all together. Mercifully, they didn't charge us anywhere near as much as these. Like, I think the only one that's gold is the dev uniform. So, not too much. I think there's still a few things that they have not added, so maybe they're holding off. From old Salmon Run gear, we got the Chinook. Oh, look at that, Mothership. They came in together. The Griller. Is that how much HP or damage it does? Because 320 is such a weird number. That's a pretty good sticker. I like the warning sign. These are good. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the writing on the wall is that... That's nice. We're probably not going to get any of these other new King Salmonids until Splatoon 4 is my guess, because then they can add 4 new kings and they'll have all of the kings that were foretold. New banners, including a new 333 gold banner. I kind of like it a little more than the Grizzco one that was already in there. Alright, well this is what I want to save up for, and maybe some of the other gear. That's my goal, but the Octolite stuff is back in. Happy about that. And then yeah, right now it's still Jam and Salmon, but we were gonna have a new map very soon, as you can see. Yep, the next one up is Bone Rattle with the Douser Dualies. Oh, so Douser's first, and then the Brella is the one after, so. We'll probably play both of these, honestly, because this one ends Splatter Day at 7, and this one starts Splatter Day at 7, so. Alright. Grab some catalog stuff. Lots of stuff to look forward to if you are a slave to Mr. Grizz and his dark machinations. Stable otherworldly being. That's one of those catalog ones that everyone gets, right? Oh, this is good. I'm not gonna spend the money on it, though. Okay. Let's see. There was something else I wanted to look at. Other than random plaza goers. Look at that helmet with the side order clothes and the sandals. That's a combo. Got some side order gear on people. Just trying to see if anyone has any cool Splatoon 2 gear. And of course, so happy that Isopadre escaped the deep sea underground, deep sea metro. This is the first day that all the new gear is available, so it's not going to be too common to see yet. It'll pop up eventually, though. Okay. There was definitely something else. He looks just like the amiibo. He's standing by the amiibo thing, too. Weird. What was the other thing I wanted to show? I can't remember now. There was definitely something else I wanted to talk about. Okay. Let's get in here again. Should we try Clam Blitz? Because it's Clam Blitz or Zones, but Zones I would have to play on my own. Let's try it. Who's willing to risk their anarchy points to join me in glorious Clam Blitz with this new weapon? Oh, I didn't think, can you flip the Octoleak goggles up and down? That's a good point, Jet Owls. I wonder if you can put them on your forehead. That'd be kind of sad if you couldn't, because almost every other goggles or glasses you can. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna make sure. One thing I forget to do is if you're sitting in a chair and you put your elbows down and you're playing with motion controls, you'll have much steadier aim because your arms aren't just constantly, you know, up in the air trying to aim steady. So I feel like, yeah, my shots are more accurate when I actually steady my aim that way. And I have to remember to do, let's see, do this. It might be a little faster to do the angle shooter and then get somebody if I can. A little bit of a slow, tricky combo, but it works if you hit it. Does more than enough damage. You could probably be farther away, too, and still get somebody, even if you don't hit all the pellets. Can't put the Octoling goggles on your forehead. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, Jimbles, Brian, Grunky. Let's get those clams. We missed our plane and we had to take a boat. It sounded like someone said Grunky. I don't know if that was just a weird little inkfish speak. And they've got the Squiffer. Oops, wrong way. Jeez. Got sniped while I was trying to remember what I was even using for a second there. You guys gonna get our clams, or are you just gonna try to kill us? Oh, they got it from behind. Ah. Sometimes I feel like I have my crosshair over him, but I've already fired my shot, and it's just like, oops. Now I gotta sit there and look at him while I wait for being able to fire another one. Oop, they're behind us. There we go. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a comeback. A little bit. I don't know if I've ever even played Clam Blitz on this map, now that I think about it. Ooh, nice. And they're above me. That probably wasn't the smartest of me. Nah. I didn't know when to push there, so I just kind of went for it, but... Jumping into Jimbles. Oh! Nice. I don't have any clams, so I don't know if it's gonna work that great for me to try to jump in here, but... I'm stuck! Whoop. Ah! I thought I hit him a couple times there. Okay, we caught up a little. And I distracted them slightly. Oh, jeez. Didn't react in time for that. Nope. Okay. Surprised I actually got out of the way of that killer whale in time. They don't really have to push. They have a lead, so they could just sit back and hold on to their football. It's gonna make it tough for us. Ugh. Yep, a million things. The old a million things strategy. Okay. Don't want to give up yet. Ugh. Oh my gosh. They're very coordinated, I'll give them that. That's what I worry about, is like, I can only do... I'm the only one talking in our group, and I'm 7 seconds removed, so... If other people are talking that we're playing against, there's no way we can keep up with that. Well. The bog got a rough one there. Maybe I'll try another weapon. Felt like, yeah, playing too defensively, but also I don't know how to get in sometimes when I've got a Squiffer, arrows, all this stuff flying at me. Let's see. Torn, because I would like to try Clam Blitz on the new map, but also I want to use the new weapons. Maybe I shouldn't do both at once. I'm gonna swap to... Don't need that one. Let's change into this and get... I'm going back to the ink brush for this. Then I can play a little more competently. And use my buffs. My buff to rolling ink and my ink tank. I'll take whatever little buffs I can get with the ink brush. Alright. This would hopefully go a little better. Then we don't have to deal with the combo of new map and new weapon. Serious time. I'm gonna sip my coffee. There we go. Good timing for me to switch, because we got the new map. Okay. Elbows down. Actually, I don't have to worry about elbows, you know, aiming with this weapon as much. Where are we up against? 2 knots and... Go. 2 knots, I think that's the new 52, right? Sounds like a band. And Douser Dualies, okay. If I can squeeze around that splatter color screen and get them. Ah, they got me. They rolled away. Jeez. Okay, good job. We need clams, though. Where are the clams? Everyone's got them. Oops. Okay. Where did they go? I feel like they just went into a wall. Oh, they got out of that bomb. Just a lot of, wow, look at all that swim speed. Just a lot of exchanging splats here without a lot of clam action. I forgot I had stealth super jump. I should have used that. Ah. It's a pretty heavy stalemate so far. Okay, we can do this. Oh, no, no, no! Oh my goodness. Well, that's the way to use it. Even with the brush, I didn't react fast enough and get out of the way. Stay away from our clam. Yep, I did it again. Jeez. Snuck behind us. Alright, we have a clam. Get in there. Their screens. They're so huge. Oh, I'll take that one, okay. You don't want it. No. I have a hard time knowing exactly when to push. Look at all of our clams. This is not good. I shouldn't have jumped in. There they go. Man. Okay. I don't know if we have time to even get in there because we don't have a super clam. Yep. Stalemate for a while, they got the one and that was it. Frustrating game. I feel like we need a signal of when to push because I never know whether to just go in for it or... When I play with randos, I I will just kind of like go for it when it seems worth it. All right, let's give it another shot. I gotta use more food. I already used up my money ticket. You can't do it once you're queued already, unfortunately. Okay, what else is in the patch I can cover? Let's see. We got gear, we got map. Yeah, that's a little disappointing they didn't bring back another map, but some people were saying there's only one more spot on the map screen, so they didn't want to fill it with an old map, so we'll get probably one more new map unless they extend the content, which they could. I was talking to Danny about this because I realized something. I was like, so Animal Crossing, you know, we had Splatoon 2, then Animal Crossing was being worked on, so we had a gap, and then now Splatoon 3, and I feel like the developers keep fighting back and forth where they're either going to be pressured to work on Animal Crossing or pressured to work on Splatoon, and there's a bit of a frustration of like not being able to do either of them as well as they could because they're doing the same, you know, the same development team is trying to work on both games, and they're both mega popular, so they obviously want both of them to have a lot of content. Oop, thought I got him there. There we go. Yeah, it's just a rough thing. I love both Animal Crossing and Splatoon, but I think it's disadvantageous to be splitting the teams that way. Uh-oh. Yeah. That little jerk did it, and then ran right up there. Oh, wait. They didn't get it. Haha! Bye! Bye! I don't know which way to go. That was really good. Whoever did that clam before they could open ours saved us. Saved our butts. Oop. They're trying to get in. Hey, they super jumped with a clam? I didn't think you could do that. How did that work? Or did they pick up the one? They super jumped in and then had a super clam. I thought you couldn't jump with it. Maybe I'm mistaken. You can't use the Kraken with the clams, right? Or you drop them? Well, we definitely have a lead, at least. Go. Ah! Missed that curling bomb. Kraken jumps. Okay, thank you. That's what I meant. You can jump in with power clams, just not as a Kraken. Because the Kraken strat was definitely busted. Because you're invincible. I'm glad that that doesn't work at least. Whoop! Okay. Took him out. Get that bubble out of here. Don't let him jump in. Oh, he broke their barrier. I think they jumped to their own bubble. Yep, they're gone. Good job. Good job, team. Much better. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the patch real quick. Once we celebrate. There we go. My brush is gone because I'm using the off the hook pose. Oops, that's the wrong thing. We will thank the members eventually. So yeah, new gear, weapons. Music, yep, there's the 2 Riot Act songs. Gear adjustments. Oh, adjusting gear. That's what someone meant. I thought they meant like a balance adjustment for the gear, but the adjusting is in like putting your sleeves up, making your t-shirt bigger or smaller, taking your socks off, all that stuff. Fizz bangs, table turf cards, all that stuff. I think this season is a little smaller in some ways because of side order. Okay, I need to make sure I eat. Yeah, there we go. I ran out of my giant, disgusting egg slop pile. I'm gonna do this one. Gotta get some more money. Spent too much on 30K rolls. Let's try... I'm gonna try using the Flingza for this. And see if we can get one more on Marlin for Clam Blitz. Gotta remember the flick and then jump to get the jumping horizontal. There we go. Yeah, that's a good, like, Ashley mentioning we should probably get another Animal Crossing before Splatoon 4. I think they're gonna... Now that Animal Crossing proved to be insanely popular, it is, I believe, the second highest selling game on the Switch behind Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They really should be putting a lot into Animal Crossing. So hopefully that'll be the case. I think they just need to not split the same team on those two games so much. But we want, you know, we want the people that are... What am I doing? This isn't Turf Wars. The reason they're so good is because that dev team, you know, so... It's conflicting. Uh-oh. What is that? Sprinkler? Or they were just shooting the thing and it was spraying everywhere. I'm gonna play a little stealthy here. Get my screen. Can't see my suction bombs. Well, they can probably, but there we go. Let's keep this lift clean. Ooh, this looks like we... I tried to roll. That wasn't smartest. It looked like we had a lot of their team down, but... Okay, stealth jump. And hope that no one was close enough to see me. Okay. We need clams, right? Uh-oh. And I forgot about the wave breaker echolocator thing buff. Ooh, good, good, good. Are there even any clams around for me to grab? There they are. Ooh. Ah, too slow. If I had done a horizontal flick, I would have gotten it, I think. Okay. Good push, though. We've got a little bit of a lead. Sneaky, sneaky. Got him, sneaky, sneaky style. Almost got my screen. Oops. I know they want to sneak around the side. It's tough to push in. There we go. Oh, I almost ran off the edge. Ah! Flingza was getting a little frustrated with me, maybe. Got their revenge. Uh-oh. Oh, too slow. Jeez. My aim was not great there for a bit. Alright, we got this. We can push back in. Get that guy jump in. Yep. That was a little too aggressive. Get me! No! Ah! I was too close to him for that super jump. I don't have any clams. Okay, good. Well, not good, but good push. We at least got a bit of a lead more. Try to keep this area under my careful watch because this is the last push they can make here. Don't clump up too much or they might get us. Here we go. That's most of their team. Alright, good job. Burst bomb on recycled Brella would be amazing. At the same time, that would completely invalidate the angle shooter kit. So I don't know about that. I don't think the developers would do that, but who knows. Okay. Well, what else do we want to do? Maybe I'll do one final Douser Dualies run, and then I think I'm pretty happy with tonight. And I'm excited to play Salmon Run soon. Let's drop out of this. I'm gonna try Douser Dualies. I'm gonna put on my freshest fit here. I've got this one for Dualie Squelchers. Although I love the boss floss, but I don't think Intensify Action is that great for these because you're not jumping that much with it. I'm a little torn. It looks so cool together. Also, someone mentioned this, and I didn't pay attention. The sounds are different. So you actually, if you have the DLC, there's a bit of an advantage if you use the Order Splatana replica instead of the normal. We can do either one. The normal Splatana, if you listen, it's got that animation. It's all woobly, but it's so loud. But then the Order version, pretty quiet comparatively. Still makes a noise, but it doesn't have the little whir on its blade, and it just doesn't, it's almost like it just doesn't have one of those blades. It really does look like it's the untextured developer version of the weapon. So, there's a slight advantage, I think, because if you're trying to be stealthy with it, that can give you the leg up. Okay, what do I want to have for this? Don't need the mines as much. This is, it looks like a Newsy cap when you flip it around. That was like one of the last things I got from the catalog before. Let's do this. This seems good. Alright. Jump in if you want. We'll play a little bit longer and then we'll finish up for tonight because we do have a lot of other stuff to check out for the rest of the weekend. Yeah, the order weapons are subtly different in some way. Well, that one's pretty overt, but some of the other ones are a little more subtle. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get a bit more Salmon Run, and then on the new map, and then Big Run is coming up, so hopefully everyone's ready for that. We don't know what the egg totals are yet, but hopefully they're not too crazy. I'm a little torn because I love Big Run, but I'm almost more excited for the new map. I don't know. Did they lose somebody? Surprised we haven't seen anyone. I remembered I had a mine this time. I like this song a lot. It has like, I think the one seaweed guy is guest, or not the seaweed, is it the beta fish that plays fiddle in the other band from Splatoon 2? And they guest star on this song, so it has a bit of a fiddle hook to it that I like a lot. That's not gonna work. Let's be a little stealthy here until that Kraken comes down from its anger. Ah, wow. I gotta use the rolls, because otherwise, why not just use a normal shooter weapon is kind of the feeling that pops up a lot. Because yeah, there you go. The shooters are gonna outsplat you if you don't take your advantages where you can. Make sure they got no escape routes. Lay some mines down to mess with them. That's just gonna get eaten up. That's okay. Oh, jeez. They both died. Here we go. My mine. It was helpful. Get this turf. I think this is all randos, not you guys, but I'm starting to get the hang of the Douser better. Ah, so close. Not I splurted. No, we had the lead. Right at the end here, they're gonna push back. Part of the reason I don't play Turf Wars as much is that frustration that you can turn the tide in the last couple seconds. Alright. Thank you for all the bread rolls. Okay, we still got it. We had just enough time to push back into the center, I think. Alright, get in here if you can. We're gonna finish strong, hopefully, with the Douser Dualies. And I'm gonna try to double check if there's anything else I want to show. We'll be able to see more of the returning gear and stuff over the next handful of days, because right now it's very hard to get anything if you only have so much in your shop. Let's see. Tempted to switch my shirt because I don't need. It's cool looking, but I don't need the intensify action. Ah. Look at that. It's a map of the. Oh, okay. It's like a regional map. I'm gonna try this out. I haven't used thermal ink, but I wonder if it'll work. Oh, look at that! I got a new badge, a silver Judd. Shows how little I play Turf Wars, because I don't. I think most people probably earned that a while ago. Okay, let's have one more good one, hopefully, on the airport. Nope. We're going a little bit longer. Lego's in here. Thank you again, Lego. Your new series you requested will be ready soon. One way that mines aren't that great anyways, but I'm also like, nobody streams snipe my mine locations. Because part of the advantage of the mines is hiding them. And if everyone knows where my mines are... Uh-oh. Someone's squiffing. Here comes the Squiffer. Ooh, almost. Oh, my mine finished him off. I was like, I'm not gonna hit him enough to finish him, and then my mine did the dirty work for me. Who's alive? Brella. Should be pushing in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the Dousers, I think, is just learning the new ranges. Because you get more normal range, but then you gotta remember not to over rely on it when you do your roll. You also don't get more than one roll, and your roll doesn't slide like the Dualie Squelchers that I'm used to, so. Uh-oh. I keep hearing the Zipcasters zipping around. There they are. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. I rolled into the Autobomb. One thing, I don't know if I can show it here, but you can cancel out your... Nope. I got Autobombed. You can cancel your dodge roll that you get stuck in with this weapon if you use your special, your killer whale. I was too focused on trying to show something new. I think we got this. Let's go. Good back and forth. Yeah, ink mines are definitely growing on me. I was not a big fan of them in the past couple games, but I think they've been buffed enough, and then if I get forced to use them, I'm making use of them. Lego's using the custom explosher. Good on ya. You're a better squid than I. Brave. Alright, let's try to get one more on the airport. I don't know if my thermal ink really did much. I just like this rugby shirt because it looks like Lucas's shirt from Mother 3. I think thermal ink you need, like, the explosher's probably, I think, isn't that one of the better weapons to use thermal ink on? Because you can hit people with the side, you know, explosion damage. You like this shirt? Okay. We're playing striped shirts tonight. Stripes versus fins. Yeah, this is one of the more satisfying dualies when you hit the dodge roll shots. I noticed, yeah, the custom explosher and the E-liter both have specials that are like, get off me. Like the Kraken and the triple splashdown are kind of just defensive if someone gets too close to you. Which I get in theory, but I don't know if people are that jazzed about them. Okay, here we go. This is probably the last one tonight. Thank you all for checking out Fresh Season 2024 with me. Like I said, we got a new season starting soon. If you want to check out Side Order, I've done 3 streams of that. We'll have more of that as well in the future because I want to 100% it. get all those weapons and stuff, unlock everything. I don't know if I will 1000% it, which I've seen people say is a thing if you get all the pallets and every piece of, you know, all the rewards and stuff. Because some of the rewards are like stickers and banners and things I might not use, but... Uh-oh, I'm in a bad spot here. That Hydra's gonna try to get me. Yeah. I took someone down, at least. Thank you all again. If you like striped shirts, stay tuned to the channel. But yeah, so tomorrow, maybe we'll do some Salmon Run, and then maybe we might mix it up, but I was gonna say, if we want to hit up both rotations of Bone Rattle, of the 3 that have the new weapons, I might try to do a couple rotations of it. Depending on if we like the new map or not, I might do a lot of it. We'll see. Uh-oh, what have they got? E-Leader. I barely know her. Get up. Don't snipe me, please. Ah, the Kraken. Is that Void with the E-Leader and the Kraken? I don't think any of the other new weapons got the Kraken, right? My hopes for a brush getting a Kraken are getting diminished with every update, but we'll see here. There's a little more time where maybe it could happen. Might be a little bit too bold to push in this far. Go. Oh. Been marked. Yeah, the last Salmon Run stream was good. Everyone summoned Boris. We had a good finish on that. If you didn't check that out, leave me alone. I'm just a little guy. Well, that's Gigi. Gigi was a naughty little guy because he's very smart when it comes to food. Here's your Gigi anecdote of the weekend. They have a little treat container I keep in the cupboard with their treats, and he doesn't normally see it or have access to it, but I was like, okay, before I refill it, I'm gonna wash it, and I put it in the little drying rack by the sink, and what do we hear? Something falls over in the kitchen. He got up on the counter, he tried to get the treats out of the empty treat container. He almost, like, since he was a baby, he's never really jumped on the counter. We've been good with keeping them off of the counter. But that was enough to make him curious. So he is on watch right now. No, he's very good most of the time, but if you let him go after treats, he'll commit any crime necessary. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate everybody. I think we got a new member and some super chats. I really appreciate that. Thinking about swapping my splash tag, because I do have a lot of good Salmon Run stuff, but we just got that Judd badge. Look at that. Silver Judd. Put him right in the center. Okay. Speaking of badges, big run on the way. That's in a week. But look, first, we got that new Salmon Run map. I hope everyone will tune in for that. If you want to subscribe or leave a like, I appreciate it. Hope everyone's enjoying the new season. There's the criminal. Here are our members, starting with, look, they all have the new badge. Starting with Rafa, Somberlin, Steven, Mark, Ashley, Alina, Zach, and Josh, and Kayla. All the Tubby and Gigi treat givers. The new badge, if you didn't notice, it's kind of hard to see if it's small. I'll have to post a bigger version of it later. There's a little bit of some lore or narrative going on. The Heron was powering up in the last 6 months, and now this mysterious, like, orb-shaped vessel has appeared and has an aura around it like the Heron did, so we'll see what happens with that with the next badge. The narrative continues. Okay, but thank you to the Night Owls as well. Saw a bunch of you in the chat. It skipped them. No, go back. I played with Dimples. I saw a bunch of you in there. Brian was in here. Jimbles. Saw Roski tempting them to get Splatoon. And thank you as well to all the early birds. We played with Grunky tonight. Haley was hanging out. Haven't seen Farron in a little bit. I hope you're doing all right, Farron. Bunch of you were hanging out. Yeah, Charchu was in there. Jet Owl was in here. Captain Bird was in the chat. Appreciate all of you, even if I don't shout you out. I do appreciate you hanging out with me and supporting the channel. Thanks again. Okay, I'm gonna switch my emote back because I do miss the new poses. Look at that, reppin' Inkopolis with the Dualies. I forget which one this is. That's pretty cool. It's hard to beat the Brella one though, honestly. This just seems like the best. A little showboaty, but it's a good energy. It just captures that Splatoon 1 happy inkling energy, even though I'm an Octoling. Oh, someone mentioned the skateboarding jellyfish is gone. There they are. Yeah, they got a skate park. They got a vert ramp and a little skate park now. They're going up in the world. Look at him walking over to drop down off the, oh, he's gonna sit? You're not gonna drop in? Come on, buddy, we're all waiting for you. Do it. Some beautiful flowers here. Look, there's a little bit more ambience. The sparrows are around. He dropped in, there he goes, okay. But yeah, he's not skating around here anymore. I think the one guy still touches the puddle, wherever that puddle is. Yeah, there he is, he's doing it. The dirty little puddle toucher. I think that's how he drinks, I don't know. He's a little weird, but we love him. Can I push him out of the way? No, he is so set on sticking his weird tentacle thing in there. Watch out! There's a weirdo over here. Alright, thank you guys again. We appreciate everyone hanging out, and I'm excited for more Splatoon. I will see you then. Goodbye!